Hi, my name is Cameron Scott. I'm currently the graduate assistant at Salisbury University for the men's varsity soccer team. I hold a coaching license through the USSF. I have my D license in that, and I also have a goalkeeper level 1 license through the NSCAA, which is now called the USC, and I have a strength and conditioning license through ASFA, which is expiring later this year. I'm here to talk today about a passing pattern that can be done for most age groups. Probably want to do it older than U9s. Maybe if you have a talented group of U8s who have already covered fundamentals of passing. But it's something we use in our warm-up here at the university before games, and it's good at just covering the fundamentals and making sure everybody is clicking on the same page. I'm going to go ahead and share the screen. So we call it the diamond, and again, it's to help coach passing quality, pass quality, off-ball movement, communication, and ball control, which are all very important, obviously, for all age groups playing the game. So you'll see here in this slide, I have 3 people in the line starting with the ball, 1 on the bottom, 1 on the top, 1 at the end. That forms your diamond, and 2 people in the middle that are going to be involved as well. You'll see that the ball is just going to go in a very simple way, and it's very easy for the players because all they have to do is follow their pass. So wherever they pass the ball, they just follow it, and the next guy hits his pass. So you see it goes outside, inside, everyone's following their passes, and it'll eventually end up right back at the start where you can go again. And again, this can be ran either direction, going to the right or to the left. And this is just the first basic pattern. An alternative pattern we use is the exact same setup. All we've added here now is an overlapping run. So again, the players are all going to the same spots, following their passes. All we've added now is an overlapping run. Ball into him, back to the start, and everybody fills in back to the beginning. And that can also be run from the left side or to the right side. And I'll show a more live example now of our actual team in our warm-ups. And you'll be able to see the different coaching points that are needed. Now, these guys are obviously of a higher quality, so if you're doing it with younger kids, the pass quality, the speed, the tempo of it is probably not going to be as fast. You'll notice here that our guys are mostly going 1-touch passes. There's just 2 touches at the end. But you'll notice that, unlike in the slides, there's a lot of movement. These middle players are dropping out, and there's no standing still. You can kind of see from different players as well, nonverbal body language and communication skills, which is something you definitely need to emphasize. And you'll notice that the ball control, everything is kept on the ground for the most part. Again, with younger age groups, it might be a little different. It might be a little bit slower, and it might take a longer time to develop here. Now, you notice this is our first pattern, so it's going to start with the end guy, go outside, go inside, and just back towards the other end. Show you the overlap pattern. But a lot of the coaching points are going to be just coaching your off-ball movement. So just getting used to check away from the ball instead of just standing still in order to play that proper pass. These guys are obviously used to it since we do it before every game, and we've done it in practice. So it's pretty well trained. It might take a little bit longer for some other first-time people doing it to actually get a hang of it. So here's our overlap. The ball goes outside. You see the overlapping run, back to the end. And you'll notice all the guys still go back to that same spot that they're supposed to, just like in the first pattern. Goes outside to inside, the overlap run, overlapper goes back to where he was in the first pattern. Let it run a little bit longer. So it's a really good activity to really just cover all the fundamentals for older guys before a game to keep them locked in, and for younger kids to really get a better understanding for how important passing and receiving is. So that's it. I'll be interested to see if there's any comments after this, and I hope that you can use it in your practices as well. Thanks.